football lovers, it's your boy Makapane Khafela and welcome to my channel. Hey, congratulations to Kabuyelo Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club for winning the ABSA Premier League for the third consecutive time. So yeah, our topic today is how football players can maximize performance for match day. Stay tuned to hear the tricks and tips for that. Congratulations once again to Mamelodi Sundowns for winning the ABSA Premier League. Okay, I'm going straight into our topic today. How football players can maximize performance for match day. I have 4 points and I'll go through those 4 points that I believe they can assist and maximize football players' performance. Our first point is sleep 8 hours before the game or sleep 8 hours the day before the game. So what this means is a player needs to rest enough to perform to his peak. So imagine if a player does not rest before the day before the game. For instance, he sleeps 2 hours and the following day is match day. So he will obviously perform very low because the player will be tired. So my advice is players need to rest enough to perform maximum performance. So the training is as important as the rest. So you train hard and you rest hard. More rest and quickly to recover and quickly to perform at a high peak. Our second point is eat 3 hours before the game. So what I have learned from that is when you eat 3 hours before the match, the food that you eat digests and turns to energy within 3 hours. And also it also depends on what type of food you eat prior to the game. So suggested food that I've seen people eating is veggies, pasta, and protein in a form of meat and meat, fish, and all that. So, and also have a bit of fruits there and there. And I've seen players eating carrots just before the game, which I don't understand why. Some players eat pies just before the game, not even 3 hours before the game, which they always fight with the doctors, and the doctors always suggest players should eat 3 hours before the game. So on this point, I advise players to eat 3 hours before the game and eat food that is easily digestible into energy. I think on that side you can also make your own research over the internet. Our third point is meditate and visualize. So what meditate helps is it helps players to relax and ease before the game. So to relax the mind and let the mind not think about a lot and let the mind wander all over where, like, what am I going to do, how am I going to play, and what if I play bad? Because those things are really mental challenges that one goes through before the game. So meditating helps by easing the pressure and calming the brain very low to relax. And visualizing also assists in self-confidence. Like, you'd visualize playing a certain role that the coach asked you to perform. So this is how you are going to visualize it. You are going to visualize it doing the right things, playing the ball the right way, and going into spaces that you have to go into the same way that you had worked during training. So now you'll be concentrating only on the good and concentrating on you doing the right things, visualizing it in your mind. So what this assists with is when you visualize and you finally play the game, you already prepared mentally. So meditation and visualizing are also one point that is very, very much important to also concentrate on. But the question that you are probably asking yourself now is, when do I do this? When do I meditate? When do I visualize? I would advise players to meditate before they leave their houses or before they leave the hotel for the match. So this is, if you are going to leave 2 hours before the match, that means you would have to meditate and visualize 2 hours 30 minutes before the match. So this will give you like 30 minutes to meditate, which you can have 15 minutes to meditate and 15 minutes to visualize your game. So this will also assist in maximizing the player's performance. Our fourth and last point is train with the team at least 3 days building up to the match. So what I'm trying to say here is you need to at least train 3 days with the team before the game. Like 3 days in a week. If the match is on Saturday, at least train Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then there's 3 days, and then on Saturday you play the match. So what this assists with is getting to know your player's mood on that week and getting to know and gel easily with the players. And it's easy that way because the coach will be working on certain tactics, individual tactics and group tactics and team tactics, which you need to adjust quickly depending on the game that the team is playing that week. So it's very, very, very much important to train with the team 3 days prior to the game. Thank you, football lovers, for tuning in to my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram at makapani_gafela. makapani_gafela. underscore Gafela. Thank you very much for tuning into my channel, and please be aware that my channel will always have a new show every 2 weeks, every Tuesday. So next week there won't be a show, but the following week there will be a show, just like that, and like that, and like that. Don't forget, football is a blessing.